Hey, what's going on? Monet in the house. More thinking with portals. Yeah, we might. We'll see if we can finish up the advanced maps today. But don't want to get ahead of myself. They might be really difficult. Hey, what's going on, Victoria? Welcome to the stream, both of you. Good to see you guys. It's only Tuesday, which is not the best. However, it's not Monday, so we got that going for us, guys. What do you say? I think it's the time to start playing a little Portal here. I think, is everything up to date? Everything's good? I think so. I should make a little checklist of all the things to set up, because it's almost without fail that I forget something. Got a little plain seltzer water here today. Yes, sir. And I'm going to sip off of this for a little while. Last time, keen observers may note that the advanced chambers we did were number 13 and 14. So we'll start with 15. How was your wifey's Mother's Day? Not too bad. We kind of spread Mother's Day celebration over the entire weekend. Let's see. Saturday, I watched the little guy so she could go to the movies to see a movie that she wanted to see. Then Sunday, we got takeout for dinner from a place we never tried before. And then on Monday, we went out again to a restaurant we haven't been to since before the pandemic with my mom. So all that combined, I suppose, was the Mother's Day celebration. I hope that Martha had a good day as well, Victoria. Thank you for asking. Let's see here. So, I know it says that I've already done the check mark on number 15, but that must have been a literal decade ago. So, holy Toledo. Something happened. Hold on.
Thanks to a 10 GHC for keeping my sub going, and I actually get to catch you live, laughing face.
Hey, what's up, Skunky in the house? What's going on, Skunk Man? He says, thanks to 10 gigahertz for keeping my sub going. And I actually get to catch you live. Very good, Skunky. What's going on, man? Yeah, it's not often that you get to chill with us here. Let me update my, what would I say? My little goal here. Thank you very much, 10 gigahertz and Skunky, for getting that subscription collectively here. And we're already at 1 out of 2 hopeful subscriptions for today. What's going on, Skunky? It's good to see you, man. All I could do for my mom is write a note. Once I get money, I'm going to spoil her. That's fair. Skunky says, doing good. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, man. Thanks for asking. Family's doing good. Baby G's getting a lot of teeth. Well, 3. But we're all doing good. Just telling Victoria about our Mother's Day celebration, that took place, what would you say, over the weekend? What would you say? All right. Was there anything else? So we're on number 15 here. The advanced map says that everything has been made more difficult to test your reflexes and cognitive problem solving. So I don't know what that means. I don't remember what level 15 was all about. Actually, I do already now that I see this here. He has 3 teeth now. Yeah, well, it's actually like 2.5. It's 1 on top, 1 on bottom, and then half on top. There's another one poking through a little bit. Alright, so level 15, guys, as you well know, don't drink the water, watch out for the plasma, and we're going to need a little momentum on our side. I remember having fun with this particular puzzle on the normal setting.
To ensure the safe performance of all authorized activities, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
Man, do I love breaking these cameras or whatever, and then shoving them by the elevator for some reason. He's not keeping mom and dad up too much. Well, he is, but, what are you going to do, I guess? I'm pretty darn tired. Although not directly related to him, but There's a lot of reasons not to get a good night of sleep around here. Let's just say that. Between the dog and the lad and the... I'm looking forward to some actual sleep, and I'm sure Wifey G is as well. Even more so, truthfully. She handles a lot. All right. So I don't know what exactly about this particular level is supposed to be more difficult. But we're going to find out here, of course. And one thing's for certain. No matter what's going on, we're going to have to get to the other side of this barrier. So... well, I'm already confused. So let's see here. Obviously... uh-oh. We might have to really be... what's the word for it? Oh. Let's see here. Alright, first things first, I need to be able to actually... yeah, fall for forever. And in falling for forever... uh-oh. Oh, man. No! Stop the madness! Hey, what's up, Zam? Long time no see, buddy. Good to see you, Zam, in the house. What have you been up to, man? I think you got off to college since I've talked to you last. You're doing a grove right now? He would be very happy to know that that was his, what would you say, doing a grove. He would enjoy that quite a bit. Well, I was thinking, like, once I'm falling through there, if I could hit a portal here, I might fly to the other side, but to be honest with you, I don't know. Maybe there's a... maybe if I angle the portals like a different way, let's see if that's any better here. We're looping. I love it. Good to see you, Zam. Let's see. This feels too difficult. Like, that doesn't feel like... uh-oh. That doesn't feel like what I should be doing. But what else could I be doing? I don't think there's anything else to do, right? I have to fall, get some momentum, and then... okay, maybe something like that. Let's try it. Just finished college for the semester. Gonna be working all summer. Oh, nice, man. It's always good to earn a little money. What's your job for the summer gonna be? Can you shoot a portal through that? Through the portal? Can't shoot a portal through the portal, unfortunately. But I'm hoping, Victoria, that I can... what am I gonna do? I don't know. Let's try it. I did the wrong one. I should have done the blue one. Silly Bobby. Can I shoot a portal through this thingy? Yeah, that's the whole trick here, is that it prevents you from doing that. That would be nice if you could, for sure. But I think if I just use the blue portal, I think... oh, hold on. Sorry, Victoria, I didn't get it at first. All right, gee, this is gonna kill me. Well, that's nice. Okay. I'm gonna have to line this up a little bit better, eh? Eh? I'm gonna figure this out. Don't worry, guys. Put the left foot in. You put the right foot out. Yeah, like this. Oh, God. Oh, boy, is this fun. Having fun already, guys? I think this is the only... it's the only thing to do, right? Question mark? Jeopardy music plays. Pretty much, Victoria. I gotta execute here. Where are we at? Oh, God. I have to very carefully... Well, what a wonderful time to slightly clip myself like on the side of the ledge here, right? Alright, I'm gonna do this. Ladies and gentlemen, while Victoria plays the Jeopardy music, I'm going to do it. And just like that. That's what I meant to do all along. Next thing, of course, is to get rid of these dastardly cameras. GG, Monet. 1 second, folks. I'll be right there. All right, sorry about that. Victoria says, took you long enough. Oh, Victoria. I suppose I dish it out to you quite enough. I can take a little ribbing back from you. Whoa, we're a third of the way home. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean, Monet, about that. I like watching you play this, says Skunky. I would not have the patience for this. Well, I'm glad you enjoy watching as well, Skunky. I'm happy that you're here. Yeah, Victoria calls me a meanie. I pick on her. She's a good sport, though, so I could take it. I could take it when it comes my way. Well, maybe Monet was referring to the fact that there's 1 out of 3 puzzles to solve here. I'm not sure. But let's go and see what the rest of this level has. I played it, on our normal run. But I don't remember all the details here. But I do remember... Oh, geez, I do remember this room. And what I do remember for sure is that on the normal difficulty, I guess, this particular barrier was not here, this extra one. So we have 3 barriers to maneuver this plasma ball around, I guess. So, let's see here. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, the ultimate goal, of course, is to get this thing into this thing here, because then we need to power this little platform, I guess you'd call it. I thought it wouldn't kill you? What's that? Are you hoping this barrier would kill me? I'm confused. Of course, Victoria, we must first place a portal here. Okay, so if I walk through here, my existing portal goes away. So, what does that mean here, ladies and gentlemen? I think that probably means that I need to send this plasma ball this way. Does it go through the shield? Nice, alright. So it goes through the shield, and then I'll have to pop over here, and then probably pop here. Yeah, I think I understand what we need to do. Now, it's just a matter, of course, of execution, my dear Watson. I thought it would have killed you. Thankfully not. Although, death doesn't really mean a whole lot in this game, for better or worse. Alright, let's see. Let's see if I'm gonna be big brain here or small brain. There's one, and then we just do this here. And then we doodle-a-doo. Oh, so close, ladies and gentlemen. But very clearly that is what we need to be doing here, so at least I know. Let's wait for a fresh plasma ball. Very fresh. Gotta wait for this bad boy here, and then you just 1, 2, 3 over this way, and then bada bing, bada boom. Power up the little plasma thingamajig. Victoria says, I wanted you to die. Oh, Victoria. How could you be so callous? Let me just adjust a thing or two here. There we go. So, we have, of course, this platform is now powered, and it'll raise me up to whatever's next, which, to be honest, I don't remember. Here we have it. And this shall be... Uh-oh. I remember this one gave me trouble on the normal sitting, so... I'm being nice. I don't know what you're being, Victoria. You're getting auto-corrected is what you're getting. I think you're probably on your phone, anyway. Alright, maybe, just maybe... What do we need to do here? Well, gotta get rid of the cameras
Certain
first of all.
objects may be vital to your success.
Bink,
Do
bink.
not destroy testing apparatus.
My favorite thing is to get rid of these cameras for some reason. Bink. And Victoria, here's the problem. What's next here? Got a couple portals up there, but you know, very clearly I can't jump up there. So I guess obviously I'm gonna have to slink through the floor to get to the other side here. Slink it up. Where are we here? I'm confused. Okay, so this looks to be like a little momentum chamber, I guess. I'm on the computer. I didn't mean to type time. Well, you're on the Bobby G channel, so the word time just naturally comes to your fingertips. Hey, what's up, Starsh? Welcome. Good to see you. How have you been, Starsh? Monet says you should try and toss it up into the material emancipation grid. Yeah, you're probably right, because I really like the sound it makes when that happens, Monet, so why don't we try it? Hey, and Lenny Pops is in the house. What's going on, Lenny Pops? Good to see you. Also, can I go through the... Yeah. I don't know if I could toss it up there, Monet, but... it would be good if I could. Let's see if I can just jump it. Alright, I guess I can. But I like the little turrets better. They make a weird noise. What's up, Lenny and Starsh? Oh, goodness gracious. I'm having trouble sitting in my chair. Been busy. Keeps the brain from thinking too hard. That it does, Starsh. I hope you're being busy with some good things. But happy that you can join us here. And I'm not certain what the next step is here. Yeah, I'm not sure. So, like, if I momentum my way over yonder, like, I'll probably shoot myself up into the air. But if I shoot myself straight up, that's not going to help. Right? So buttons, then. I'm doing pretty good today, Lenny. Thanks for asking. I'm tired. But I'm forcing myself to play video games. What a tough life, right? How about yourself, Lenny? How are you feeling today? On your lunch break at work right now. Are you on second shift, I guess, today, Starsh? Or maybe always. What's for lunch? Anything good? I had, like, beef and some kind of pasta for dinner. That was the wrong portal. But it's not really a big deal, so let's just put this one back. I gotta figure out how to get to the other side here, and to be honest, oops, hold on. To be honest, I'm not sure how to do that just yet. Lenny says, I'm doing okay. Alright, Lenny. Well, I hope that you are in the mood for a little portal action. I'm playing one of the advanced maps on level 15. It has a little bit of added difficulty compared to the normal one. And at the moment, I'll be honest, I am not sure how I'm going to get over that piece of glass there. Very clearly, that's the next place I need to go. But, how am I going to do it? So if I just jump through here, am I going to gain... I don't feel like I'm gaining momentum, or am I? I don't think so. So, buttons, right? I can't shoot a portal through the force field there. The emancipation grid, as Monet correctly calls it. Starch says, I'm eating dehydrated mangoes and beef jerky. Yeah. Sounds like a make-your-own-dinner night. But, yeah, it'll at least fill you up. I love beef jerky. I would eat it. I would eat a lot more of it if it wasn't so salty and expensive. What on earth am I doing here, ladies and gentlemen? There's nowhere to put a portal anywhere that I can tell. I am confused so far. So obviously some momentum should be gained here. And I can't, like, if I put a portal over there, I don't have an opportunity to place it anywhere else on that side of the room. I need to do it here. And I just shouldn't have jumped down there, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. I don't know. What on earth? So, like we've already established, that's not going to help me do anything. And if I infinitely fall from the ceiling there, that's not going to help me because then the portal's not there. What on earth here, folks? I'm a little perplexed. I'm trying to, like, get some hints from these placards. Number 1 and then number 2. Yeah, I guess that's how momentum works. This is a very important question. Very important. What's your favorite fruit? Does applesauce count? I don't really like apples, but I like applesauce. Does that count? Monet half recalls this. Well, I'm not tapping out just yet, but geez Louise, I'm not sure what to say. So yeah, so now I'll just fall for forever in the section I don't want to be in. What the heck? This is a noodle scratcher here, folks. It's made of apples. Applesauce is a valid fruit. I'll tell you what, though. I would experiment a little bit more with dried fruits like Starch is having. Or dehydrated fruits, rather. Excuse me. I would eat more of that, if possible. Can't put a portal on the floor here. What the heck, folks? I am... I don't, why is that one piece further out? I guess that doesn't matter, huh? What's your favorite fruit? Oh, my favorite is bananas. Ooh, that's a good pick. Did you ever do a little, someone in my family eats banana and peanut butter sandwiches. What do you think of that? Applesauce with strawberries in it is super nice. Now you're talking, Skunky. You bought them from my job. Ah, any employee discount? That would help. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know. Like, yeah, if I do this, I could probably fall, like, for forever, but so what? Right? Like, hold on. Alright, well, hold on. Let me put the portal over there, I guess. Banana peanut butter is fine, says Monet. Just mash a few in there. I like blueberry applesauce as well. Which I don't know if it's real blueberries in it, but it's like a blue applesauce. Star says, have you tried those weird flavored applesauces? Oh, this is kind of what I was just mentioning, like watermelon or pear. Yeah, I've had, I guess, the blueberry one. I like that one. I've had the red ones too, like strawberry or something, I guess. Stars works at Dollar Tree, $1.25, can't get cheaper. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I guess if everything's $1.25, it's whatever. Blue raspberry ones are good too. I love this applesauce talk. Bit of rhubarb. That is is that a fruit? I have not much experience with rhubarb, although I know for a fact that Monet makes a mean rhubarb pie. Every time Bobby's streaming, we talk about food. Yeah, for sure. It's because I'm a glutton. Yesterday I was at a buffet, but I didn't eat very much. I disappointed myself. However, my future self was happy. It can't be a fruit? No, I don't even know what a rhubarb is. I guess it's a vegetable, right? I don't know. Anyway, I gotta, like, figure out what I'm doing here. What? What am I doing, guys? I really don't know. So, like, so what? So I jumped through here. Yeah, big deal. I got some momentum or whatever, right? Like, that ain't helping me. Is it? Hold on. Do I... It's not like I have a clear shot to over there. From here. Right? Like, I just don't. Rhubarb looks like a red celery stalk. Very tangy. I do have to say, cinnamon applesauce is not that good. I'm sorry for this opinion. Do you like cinnamon like in other situations, or... Skunky's right on par with you there. Yeah, I don't mind like a little dusting of cinnamon. Ooh, just a little sprinkle. Just sprinkle a little bit on top there. But if it's like red fireball level of intensity of cinnamon, probably don't want that in my applesauce. So we're playing a video game here. And your pal Bobby doesn't know what to do. I got this going for me, which is fun. But it ain't helping me beat the level. So now what? Right? What? Why is this so hard? I don't understand. Usually I don't get this stumped. I can't shoot a portal through here. I can't do anything here. I can make portals here all I want, but I can't fall from the sky and do anything about it, right? I mean, what am I gonna do? Teeter-totter my life away here? Like, teeter my totter. Kane Hodder. That's stupid. I can't jump from up there into anything. I don't have an angle. I can't shoot out of the floor at an angle other than up. So that ain't gonna help. Right? So like, big deal. Here I go. Alright, maybe? I was gonna say, I don't think I could walk in any particular but I guess maybe. Maybe I can. Alright, hold on. This might change everything, I guess, but jeez Louise here. Hold on, let me just do this sound effect for me.
Jeez Louise, what a delicate operation.
It's very delicate. Fireball applesauce, may have to get someone to try that. Cinnamon tastes like spicy dirt. Yeah, kinda. Just try not to inhale any of it. Victoria's agreeing. She doesn't like cinnamon. Man, the cinnamon hate is real. Alright, well, I guess I understand what to do, but it feels strange. So... I mean, what? I don't know if that was right or not. What is happening? None of this is going to help me. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Starsh. I hope you have a good rest of your shift. Hopefully, next time I see you, I can tell you that I beat this. But at the moment, it's not looking too good. At the moment, it ain't looking too hot. It ain't looking too hot. You feel the same about nutmeg? Yeah, I don't know what nutmeg really tastes like, to be honest. I'm not sold on my plan any longer. Because as you can see, I can't put the portal right next to the glass here. I can only put it as close as I can get here. And if I jump through it like this, I mean, that just doesn't feel like I'm gonna do that, right? Like, I'm not gonna gain enough momentum to just clip over that edge, am I? Okay, hold on a second. I think I'm maybe onto something here. Hold on. Hold on, Skunky, hold on. Well, that's a little better, isn't it? Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright. Alright, hold on. I think I got it. Maybe. Go there, just wrong way. Yeah. What was I just doing? Hold on. My T key only works half the time now. My laptop, when I'm chilling outside, it's the same. Like the T key, the P key. There's a few keys that make me look like I don't know how to spell, basically. They don't work. So I know that feel, Vinay. Alright, Skunky, here we go. You ready, buddy? Wait, sorry. Yeah. I have a tough time realizing, like, what direction I do, like, I'm gonna pop out of the other side, you know? My H likes to double and triple tap. F for Monet's T key. Does your F key work? Maybe, hopefully. What the wrong way again? All right. Hold on, guys. Hold on, Victoria. Hold on. Right? Okay, so now I come through here. What the? Ah! I feel like no matter what way I go into this portal, I don't come out the way I want to. Why? Why is this happening? She's holding. Thank you. Victoria's gonna be like, this level took you forever. Yeah, it is. I'll be honest. I can admit when I'm having trouble. What if I go into the portal, like, this way? F is okay yet? The biggest offenders are 8, 6, and 7. Where am I at? Ah! Holy Toledo. Let me do a dance. Let me do a dance. That took me forever. I finally did it. I finally took a chance. Oh, I just knocked over something. Ah! Oh, I'll have to fix that later. GG. I mean, I would have. You guys are reminding me I should clean out my keyboard. Yo, the one time, Skunky, I tried to pop keys off my keyboard, I tried the space bar first, and then I just broke the space bar. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm not going to do that anymore. And then the space bar was tough to use. Luckily, that's not this keyboard, though. All right, back to the real deal here. What are we up to? So we have to power the conveyors here, or the platform rather. Don't touch the water, of course. This threw me for a loop last time, so I imagine it's gonna throw me for a loop this time. But let's see. I need to get over there, I guess, first of all. Oop. And now that we're over here... Nice, Renee. Let's hold on a second here. Let's take a look at this clip. I can now show it on screen. Thanks for the clip, Renee. I appreciate it. 7. Where am I at? Ah! Holy Toledo. Let me do a dance. Let me do a dance. That took me forever. I finally did it. I finally took a chance. Oh, I just knocked over something. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but 7. Thanks, Renee. I appreciate the clip. Let me do a dance. That's what happens when Bobby gets excited. Alright, well now, obviously, folks, we have a little plasma to deal with here. And this threw me for a loop last time, and it looks to be a little more complicated than before this time. So... oh man, it might be craziness. Hold on, let me think. It might be super timey. Nope. Hold on. Jeez, really? That can't be. I think I have to shoot the blue portal like in the millisecond it comes through the orange one. Here it comes. Oh, no! Oh, no. Although it comes back here, and then what? Well, Well... Maybe I could just ricochet it in. That'd be funny. Nope. Oh. Dink! Right back at the source. So actually, I need the ball to come out. This is a tough one, folks. Tough one. I'm trying to think if I need to momentum myself back over there while the plasma ball is traveling. I hope the answer is no. Gonna lurk and catch some sleep? Alright, Skunky, thanks for chilling, man. I appreciate it. It's good to see you. Good luck with the portals and get that cake. I'll try my best, man. I will try my best. But these are getting difficult because I'm having tough time basically every step of the way here. Victorious, full of encouragement. See you later, Skunk Man. Yeah, I'm not sure what to say here. I don't think that, whoa. I don't think that the portal being either here or on that wall makes a difference. I need a fresh plasma ball to know for sure. Fresh plasma. Jeez Louise. Why is it going for forever? I need it to stop. There we go. I don't think the position of this orange portal is going to make a difference on this platform, no. It's going to come back. Nope, that's not going to do it either. Well, I guess this is the entertaining part of the stream where I sit here and think really hard and have not much to say. So I'll be honest, at the moment, I have no idea what to do. When that happens, oh, okay, it just dies right away. That's kind of weird. Doesn't much matter. It wouldn't go to the right place, even if it kept going. And putting a portal like here, I don't think really will do anything. Uh-oh. Great. We have a wild portal ball now. Alright, let's see what it does if I put the portal on that portion of it. Alright, well, it's just gonna... Alright, very clearly that's not what we want. Let's just make sure that this is not the ticket here. We get one more plasma ball through. And that's just gonna ricochet and not do anything. Uh-oh. Watch out. Oh my goodness. Doot, doot, doot. So far, I have no clue. They weren't kidding when they said that these were difficult. I'm also, like, not a brilliant puzzle solver. I'm just trying. So if I do that, this portal plasma ball may kill me at this rate. Whoa. Oh no. Victoria says, I don't know. Yeah, that makes two of us at the moment, Victoria. Appreciate you sticking through the pain here with me, but, yeah, I don't know. Let's see, that's not going to do me any favors. Bink. And to be honest, I don't even know why Shouldn't it come out of there straight? It comes out at like a strange angle. So that may be argument to have the blue one there. See if it'll come out straight. Yeah, okay, so it comes out straight there. That feels better, but obviously it's not lined up right. Alright. Hold on, Victoria. Where's it gonna go? Okay, still comes out at that strange angle. So that's not what I want. Holding. You might be holding for a while, so I hope you're not holding your breath. Because I am perplexed. Thinking real hard. Do I need to... I don't know if I'm looking for a straight shot or if I need it to be angled. Still comes out at that angle that I obviously do not want. And if I put the portal as close to the edge as possible, I don't think that's going to really change much. You're not breathing at the moment? Well, I don't know. You're going to pass out, I think, because I'm definitely nowhere closer to knocking stuff over still. No closer here, Victoria. Alright, so I feel like this is the first good portal, right? Holy Toledo. Big deal, right? Honestly, Victoria, if this is boring and you just want to leave, I would not blame you. But I'm a stubborn individual, and I must defeat the puzzle. I just have no idea what I need to do yet. Have you heard of Poppy's Playtime? It's a new horror game. I have not. And I'm not leaving. Well, thank you. I appreciate you sticking with me here. Poppy's Playtime. Sounds kind of weird, kind of creepy. I don't know. I'm just going to see what happens when I do this again. I need to get some clues. Have you have that game and you've played it? Alright, it's going to come back this way, and then what? See, I don't think that it's going to matter. If I put an orange portal here, when it comes all the way around, it's still going to shoot out of this one at the angle. That's not going to help. Or it's just going to miss completely. One or the other. You haven't played it or have it. Oh, you've just seen it. Okay. I like the name of it. It has like a creepy kind of name. Oh my god, how many times have I seen that? You've watched 4 people play it? It's spoopy. What's the premise? What? Huh? What happened? Victoria, I have no idea what happened. Should play it on stream sometime? I should. Victoria, I have no idea what happened. I don't know. I accidentally ricocheted into the right spot. What? I mean, I guess I won't argue, but I literally have no idea what just happened. So I had the orange portal here. It came over here, bounced over there, came in here, bounced over here. Did it work the way I thought it would? Did it come out of this one straight? What? I think the game was like, F this, give it to me. That very well could have been. I think... Okay, I mean, I might... Sometimes luck is on your side, right? But now I'm curious, like... Did my idea work, or was it just by accident? Now I'm... Ooh. Oh man, my head hurts even harder now that I accidentally beat it. Okay. Oh, Victoria, that was a weird one. What do I do here now? Okay. I don't know if there's any twist to this particular one here, so let's just see. Let's see, actually. I think that'll do it. I don't think that there's any twist to this piece of it. Oh no, another one. Oh no, Victoria. Oh, I remember this one. It was a super timing situation. Alright, well, let me up on the conveyor belt here. Platform. I don't know why I keep calling it a conveyor belt. So, buttons. So obviously, get rid of this camera.
Vital testing apparatus destroyed.
We don't want to be spied on when we're having trouble figuring out how to do the puzzles here. Man, that camera got blasted by the plasma. And then what you got to do is, you know, you hit this button here, and that lifts 1 out of 2 doors. Yeah. Did you forget about the fun last room? Yeah, I did. I thought it was the end. I look away for a second and you figured it out. Oh, that part wasn't so bad. I just had to put portals around and not fall into the water. I might have to revisit that middle section though. It's gonna bother me if I don't know how I accidentally beat it. Let's see. Well, oh, okay. Alright, well, I could pop into the other side there. 4 of the streamers you usually watch are streaming. Well, I won't blame you if you have to head out, but appreciate you being here while so many people are streaming. Now we have to contemplate this situation here, Victoria. Obviously, this will get the plasma ball in the direction I want it to go. But that is not going to help me get to the other door. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way to... Whoa!
Bobby, 33 months. Not too shabby.
Jules, what's up, man? Hey, thank
The
you very much.
dog's name is Snoopy. That's a pretty good name. We'll keep it.
Oh, yeah. Jules, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Thank you very much for the subscription. I appreciate your very generous continued support, my man. And that gets us our lovely goal for the day here, which I appreciate very much. So thank you, guys. Skunky via 10 gigahertz. Excuse me. And Jules for the subscription. We're having a tough time here, Jules, with some of these portal puzzles. We're on advanced level 15. If you recall last stream, we finished up advanced level 14. So, here we are. Now, what happened? Because that platform raised up. So, did I beat this again by accident? Or what? Alright, well, Jules, here's the really weird part, man. I beat this level, like, by accident. I think I have to revisit it, because I don't know how I beat the last two rooms. I have an idea. Holy cow, huh? 33 months. That's quite a lot of months, Victoria. What do you think? Well, I won / broke it. I don't know. I'm not satisfied with that. I'm happy to beat it, but I gotta try again, right? I gotta know what I'm doing. I can't just luck my way through. But the good part is that this should not take me nearly as long to get through here. We've already done half of the tough parts, so... Oh, Victoria, it's your favorite part. It's the part where I do this. Remember? I'm sure you remember. Oh. Okay, hold on. How you doing, Jules, by the way? It's good to see you. I hope that you had a decent day today. The Grove, yep, the patented Grove move. Sugar beans. Ba ba ba. That song's gonna be stuck in my head now. The Snoopy anthem. Alright, hold on. Aha! There we go. I'm out of here. Alright, this one's easy. I know this part. I know this part. Ba 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 ba. Oh, just kidding. I have to wait until it crosses the threshold. Woo, boop, 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 boop. Yes, sir. Now we're cooking with gasoline. And this was a fun part, too. This took me quite a while to figure out. But I believe, oh, I do believe that we can remember quite handily what we did. GG, Monet. Certainly much easier the second time around, eh? Part 1. How do I do this? I forget how to do it, actually. I don't think this is it. 33 months of dedication. Wouldn't have it any other way. I appreciate it, Jules. Very much so. It's folks like you that keep the world turning, my friend. Your leg went to sleep? Someone was at the door. Did you tell him, hey, do you know who's streaming right now? And you're interrupting me? They'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. I should have known. Doing pretty good, man. Thanks for asking. I'm tired today, but that's nothing new. We accidentally solved one of the puzzles here, Jules, so we're taking a second look because I want to know for sure how I did it. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. How do I get out of here? It shouldn't take me nearly as long to get it this time. Right? Yeah. The Bobby Ginto, my friend. How rude. I'm Victoria's friend for sure. Oh, man. Tough part is I'm gonna mess this up a few times over, I guess. How could you just come to my door when I'm watching the Bobby? Yeah, they should have known. Nice talking to with whoever that was. Don't you know? Bobby's repeating the same puzzle he just beat. He needs to know for sure what happened. Can't miss a moment. Cannot miss a moment. Hope your work week's going all right, Jules. Oh, baby. All right, this is the part that I may or may not have solved accidentally. So let's wing ourselves on over. Now, what did I do, Victoria? We did a little razzmatazz. What do we do? Maybe something like this. Hold on, let's see. Nope, that's wrong. Is it here? I think I had to get it going straight. So hold on. No. Need a fresh plasma. Work week's going well? Mine's alright. I'm stuck on something at work, but keen observers may note that it happened again. Is that what happened the first time? Thank you, Victoria, for spending your hard-earned channel points. I'm going to take a sip of my vintage seltzer original. Sodium free, which is good because it's just water. And I'm going to sit up nice and straight in your honor. Thank you very much. No, Jules, I went through this level once already. And this is the same part of the puzzle, or part of the level, that I solved accidentally. And I wanted to redo it because I wanted to know for sure. Like, I had an idea and I thought it was going to work. And it may or may not have. I just don't know. So I replayed the level up to this point. And it happened again. The plasma ball went zinging over into the left-hand side room there, bounced around a couple times, and just came back and went right where I needed it to again. No, not Diet Coke. I haven't had Diet Coke in a little while. One more time. If it happens again, I don't know what to say, but I don't want to solve these puzzles by luck. You know? But it might come down to that. Yeah, 2 flukes in a row, man. Like, what the heck? Oh, man, of course. 2 flukes in a row, and I'm the kind of guy, I want to know what's going on. I don't want to win by accident. But it might boil down to that, because I keep beating the level by accident. Too fast. Oof. Tough to follow, but that'll zing you over this side at least. Bobby, why do you do that? Or that's just how you do it? That particular piece? Yeah, you need to gain momentum by falling. And have enough momentum when you come out of that portal there that it shoots you over the glass wall here. So I'm pretty sure that's the only way that you're able to get past that part. Pulling a Grove, as you say. So we'll see here, Jules, if I can actually... sugar beans. We'll see if I can actually understand how I'm beating this level. Not that one, the one that the game just gave you. Sorry, which one? I'm confused, Victoria. I love Diet Coke, just for the record, but I suppose it's really bad for you, so...
To ensure the safe performance of all authorized activities, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
Okay, so... I'm sorry, Victoria. I'm a pain. At least I'm getting faster at getting back to where I want to be, huh? Remember the one where you're stuck for 20 minutes, right? Yeah. Right here, we're back at it already. Yep, this is it. Here I am. Victoria and I are having difficulty communicating. Yes, this one. What about it? What about it? I keep solving it by accident. I'm sorry, what's the question? What? What? Uh-oh. Yes, I'm here. What's the question? How do I keep winning? I don't know. It's by accident. Can I solve the puzzle now? I'm waiting to see if I should wait to see what you're saying about it. Oh boy. Okay. I don't know either. All I'm trying to figure out is how I managed to beat this level several times by accident. And it's probably going to happen again. Because it floats over there for a while, and then it comes bouncing back. Well, it's no longer by accident that I'm solving the puzzle, right? I mean, I don't think that that's the intended solution. But it works pretty consistently since I've done it a few times in a row now. I guess I just have to continue here. Because I keep beating the part by accident, and I don't know. I don't know anymore. I think we're just done with that. I think you missed this part last time, Victoria, so you're in luck. You have to kind of hop, skip, and jump your way to the other side here. Hop, skip, jump. Just like that. Gotta get rid of the camera, of course.
Do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
And now this was the other part of the puzzle that I saw by accident. So I want to see how to actually solve it. Okay. Oh, that's how. That's pretty easy. Wait a minute. As soon as this, I need a fresh plasma ball. And then I just, wada bing, bada boom. Do a little dance 1, 2. Come through here. Do a little 1, 2, 3, 4. Now both doors are open, you see. And voila. Alright, well, Victoria, I'm still not completely satisfied with that middle puzzle, but I guess it is what it is. I can consistently now solve it the way it's not supposed to be solved. And if you can repeat that, then maybe I'm just solving it, huh? I don't know. There's level 15, folks. Several times over in the books. I guess I'm not going back. I guess I'm not going back. Now, the real question here, ladies and gentlemen, is do I dare, after the catastrophe that was Test Chamber 15 advanced, do I dare try number 16? Keen observers keeping track at home will note that several decades ago, I must have played these first 3 levels, because as you can see, there's check marks already there. They were there already, but it was so long ago, I didn't remember how to do it, so I played them again. However, Test Chamber 16 is brand new territory. And it says that the turrets are locked in cages. Okay. Victoria says yes. Jules says yes. All right, here we go. 16. Light up. Uh-oh, this is the Android one. So last time, ladies, wait, let's listen to the buzz of this fluorescent light. Oh, I love it. Listen carefully. Can you hear it? So, last time these turrets were not in cages. So we were able to just kind of like walk up behind them and lift them up and knock them over. And that was that. But this time, obviously, I can't do anything to tip these bad boys over. So it's just gonna have to figure out how to not get killed without killing any of these
To
turrets.
ensure the safe performance of all authorized activities, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
Funny thing is, this camera. Oh, look at that. I was gonna say this camera might actually block for me, but in truth, I need to figure out. I can't squeeze by here. I can't put a portal on that side. So that's strange already, eh?
Hello.
Eh? Can't shoot a portal through the glass, of course.
Would you come over here? Is anyone there?
Hello. So, what to do already here, ladies and gentlemen? Can't put a portal at the bottom of the cage either.
There you are. Searching.
Interesting. Can't put portals anywhere.
Hello.
Oh, okay. Probably need to like jump on top of it.
Are you still there?
Let's try that. There we go. Now I'll probably crouch down and little 1, 2, 3, 4. He's looking for me, but as you can see, I'm too smart. Next up, of course, is well, that'd be nice if you would shoot each other,
Searching.
but I guess that's not gonna happen.
Resting. Deploying. Searching.
Can I have them shoot each other, or nah, I guess not. Oh, getting lit up. Just safely navigate this here. Like that.
Is anyone there?
These jerks don't know what to hit them.
For your own safety, do not destroy vital testing apparatus. Nap time.
Nap time.
Hello.
This X was on the ceiling, I guess, from the last time you could drop a companion cube on top of it, so that's fine. Doesn't really apply to this one, but...
Hello.
Hello. No one is there. Oh, help! Last time I remember as well, Jules, we did a lot of shielding ourselves with these companion cubes. I like checking out this place too. The cake is a lie. Tasty cake. Ooh, I could go for some tasty cake. I bet Victoria's a big fan of tasty cakes. When I have an old computer laying around, the first thing I do is I open up a nice can of beans and I heat them up on the processor of the computer. Just like whoever was stuck here last did. Okay, well, obviously we are... I don't know what to say. Like, on one hand, I just want to run in front of this cage and just drop this cube there and see if it blocks him. You like ice cream more? That's fair. Can you shoot me? Yep, you sure can. Oh! Alright, hold on. Oh, Nelly! Well, I feel a little cornered.
It's me.
I don't know what's going on here. Just getting lit up. How am I not dead is the next question. Like, how many shots can a... How many woodchucks can a woodchuck chuck? I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna... Take a breather here, I guess. Here's a few more companion cubes that actually might come in handy here, so why don't I explore here a little bit. Several more cubes, my goodness. Radio for good measure. Well, there definitely was not this many cubes last time. So I think one of the things that we can just obviously do is stack a couple cubes on top of it. That's well, it's not 100%, but that should at least stop it, most of the bullets from that guy. Is there just more and more companion cubes falling? I don't know. Certainly a lot. I feel like if you just can get shot for forever, then what's the puzzle, right? But well, nap time.
Are you still there?
All right. Well, very obviously, I need
Hello.
another companion cube.
Are you still there?
This is some serious business here, Jules. I was gonna say, shouldn't I die at some point? My goodness.
Sleep mode activated.
Oh, dang.
Searching.
Sorry, what's that, Jules? Giving me a little bit of a checkpoint here. Ah, it's all good, man. This one is really advanced. Is it? I feel like if I just stack enough of these around, it might be easy. But hey, I'm not at the end yet, right? So.
Are you still there?
No.
Searching.
Okay.
Could you come over?
Wanted to say you can't die from getting shot, but then you died. Ah, okay, I got you. Oh man, I just totally wrecked my whole situation here.
Target lost.
No. Okay, there.
Are you still there?
Whew.
Searching.
Oh.
Don't shoot.
Don't shoot. See, I feel like this is Ah! Hold on a second. What I really want is a portal over there. Hold on. Expert commentary, I understand. Yeah, this is probably not going as well as I want. Oh my god.
Hey, it's me.
Oh. Do.
Activated.
Does this help or hurt? don't know, to be honest. Shoot, I shouldn't have done that. No.
Target lost.
All right. I feel like there's a better way.
There you are. Who's there? Who's there?
Where's the door? Okay. Yeah, for sure. Ouch. Alright, so now I feel like if I just dump all these cubes into this other room, like, that's only gonna help, right? I don't know. Let's just dump them in there. See what the heck happens. Because part of the trouble is running back to get the more cubes, you know? So if I eliminate that whole thing, oh my god. Let me try that again, Jules.
Searching.
Is there like any safe spot? Not really. Oh god. I feel like I should just get killed and I don't know if I have health or what, but start with more health. See if I can backtrack a little bit. Alright, that's all fine and well.
There you are.
I left the cube here. I don't think I need it, but let's see. Oh my god. Just grab it.
Who's there?
Trying to set up a couple barricades here, but I don't know if that's the right move or not because I feel like I'm still getting pretty lit up. Get this radio out of here. Oh, I like how sound doesn't travel through. Isn't that interesting? So that guy would be quiet. So, what happened? So you can hear the radio, but when it goes through the portal, the sound then emanates from where it actually is in the world, I guess. That's funny. I don't know if that's like intentional or just a matter of the game. But apparently you can walk through the portal, but sound can't travel through it. Better or worse, I guess.
There you are. Who's there? Are you still there? Searching.
You gonna shoot me? Oddly enough, yes. Alright, just relax. Relax over here.
Hello.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. Jules, I'm having a tough time. I don't know how entertaining this is, watching me fumble this poorly. Oh my god, I'll take it. It's fine. Alright. I would love it if these turrets would hurt each other, but it doesn't seem like that's reality when they're in these cages. You're enjoying it? Good, I'm glad, man. Thanks for hanging here with me. Trying my best to, need to get a portal on the other side here, so... Remember, Bobby, don't use the orange portal. You need to use the blue one. So, let's just get over onto this other side. Get a blue portal set up. Part of getting it, I wonder how you'll get it. It's true. I feel like this is the right move here. To just dump all these companion cubes into the room that is probably the final room. And try to set up a couple barriers or something. And I mean, I definitely have some barriers. And they nicely are set up here for me, so that's good. Alright, well here I am. Amongst all the... Amongst all the terrible sentries here. And now I feel like all I need to do...
Stop shooting.
And I have no idea if this is true.
Are you still there?
But I need to go and put this onto the, scale. Oh my gosh.
Target lost. Sleep mode activated.
I guess that's probably not the way to do it, eh? But what is the way to do it then? Just run and dump it on here. That's not gonna work. Yeah, it's a tough one. What is hitting me? Alright, fine. Just kill me. I'd at least like to start with full health, I suppose, if that's what we even start with. Alright, well... Grab a cube. Run for the hills, I guess.
Acquired. Are you still
So far, so good. If I stand here without the cube, like, I guess I'm safe. I don't know. Yikes, 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 yikes. Can I push these when they're on top of each other? There we go, Jules. I'll just walk them over here like this. Now, I just want to get another portal somewhere in that room. And this will do it.
Hey, it's me.
Run!
Who's there?
Okay, well, I don't know if this is the right strategy or not, but I guess I'm just going to try again here and dump all these cubes in. And I don't know what's shooting me, but I suppose I'll just jump through. There sure is plenty of cubes here that I should be safe. Maybe. Hey, welcome back, Victoria. Originally, I thought you could grab the bottom one and move them together. Yeah, I don't... Excuse me, I don't think so. It kind of works, but I think what it really does is it just kind of uproots the one that's on top of it. All right. Well, I mean, I'm obviously. Now, can I walk forward? Hold on. Excuse me. Strub. Oh, I'm gonna take a drink. Strawberry banana smoothie. That sounds pretty darn good.
There you
Mama made it for you?
activated. Who's there?
Gotta love a little Martha home cooking.
Are you still there? Hello. Activity lost.
Nope.
Are you still there? Hibernating. Deploying.
Yeah, I don't think that that's the way to go, Monet. It sounds like it makes sense in theory, like just put a barricade everywhere you want to go, but I have a different idea. My mom made chicken wraps the other day, Bobby. It was the best thing ever. It was so good. What all was in the chicken wrap? That sounds delicious. Martha sounds like a very good cook. Alright. Oh, the coffee mug broke.
Hello. Target lost.
So let me stand here, my man. My man with the plan.
It's me.
Stop it. Oh my gosh.
Will you come
If
over?
I pop my little self up here. Where's the button? Behind me. Ah!
Are you still there? Goodbye. Target lost.
Had some jalapeno, banana peppers, onions, chicken of course, and ranch. Ooh, that sounds very, very good.
Searching. Deploy.
No!
Activate.
No! No!
Target lost. Are you still there?
So the point is to put a couple cubes through here.
Goodnight.
Ooh, look at that. Ow.
Hello.
Little lettuce action.
Who's there?
I don't know if this is good or bad.
Are you still there? Who's there? Searching. Hello. Still there?
Oh,
Are you still there?
oh God.
Target lost. Searching.
I am not satisfied with that outcome. It may or may not have been in the right direction. I'm really not sure. No! I was gonna say, can I even fit a portal over there? It doesn't look like it, so I'll have to put it right to the edge. Fine, that's fine. Why go in front of that door when I don't have to? Okay, that's a little better. Jules says, you think you could put a portal on the side wall and throw one on top of the red button? Didn't notice of the walls of black. Unfortunately, right above the button, it is a black wall. So I can't drop a one on top.
Who's there?
See there. That music is annoying, but it's good. I agree.
Deploying.
I don't know what to say here, guys.
Stop shooting. Are you still there?
But from the top side, like upper corner beside the button. So you're thinking, Jules, like, yeah, maybe. Why don't I give that a shot? Because then I could just dump all the cubes in there and then maybe, you know, use them as a shield. So that might be something to try. The only issue is that, as you full know, I have to try not to get killed here.
Who's there? Are you still there?
Hey, what's up, Fago? Welcome, man. Good to see you. How you doing today, man? I like the picture of those two watches, but I didn't realize that they didn't tick. Makes sense for an old watch, though. I feel like I'm staring fate right in the face here.
Who's there?
I need the blue portal. Is that shooting me through a portal? Can't tell. Maybe? I'm not sure how I was getting hit there. Dump these on through. Oh! That would have been hilarious if it, like, ricocheted on, right? Close. In the midst of packing, gotta pack for my trip and as much as I can for moving. Sounds like you got a lot coming up here, Fago. Could you put cubes in front of the turrets to get them to chill? I tried that, and it works mostly, but maybe only like 85%. Benet says, I feel like there's two things you're overlooking. Okay, two things you're overlooking. Appreciate the subtle hint. Ugh. Going for it. Nah, that didn't work at all. Alright, Monet says I'm overlooking two things. What am I overlooking? don't think I'm overlooking anything in this room right next to me. That just seems like I need to get through it. What am I overlooking here? If I could not get shot at, I could certainly concentrate a little better. Overlooking two things.
Who's there? Are you still there? Searching.
First, what Fago just said. Second, that you can crouch. Oh, that's a good point, Mine. I forgot that I could crouch. All right, let's refresh ourselves here. So let me try those two things in combination. Pop over this way for a second.
Who's there?
Hee 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 hee.
Are you still there? Hello. Goodbye. Who's there? Searching.
Not perfect, but it's probably better than otherwise. Ugh. To be truthful, I think I might have to continue this another day. I didn't want to really stream past 9 o'clock, and I looked over at the clock, and it's already 9 o'clock, so holy Toledo. But let me think about this for a second. I don't think it's really necessary to save the game for this particular one. It wasn't too difficult to get to this spot. But we did take care of advanced level 15. And I even went through it 3 separate times to make sure I knew what I was doing. And I think the consensus ended up being that in the middle of the puzzle, I'm accidentally solving it. And that's just the way it is, because I was able to repeatedly accidentally solve it, and at that point it wasn't an accident anymore. So amazing stream, Victoria. I really appreciate it. I'm not convinced of how entertaining this is, but I'm really happy that you guys are here chilling with me while I struggle to figure out these puzzles. But hey, that's the point, right? I'm purposely doing the hard puzzles on purpose because they're hard. I'm not doing them because they're easy. So I guess there's just going to be some trial and error, but Mine and Fago pointed out 2 very good things here. Our next attempt is going to have to be a little more crouching to try to minimize the bullet damage, and probably try to get some what would you call it? Some of those cubes blocking some of the turrets. That'll only help. Thanks for the stream. My pleasure, Jules. Thanks for being here. Victoria says it's entertaining. I'm glad you think so, Victoria. And I'm glad you think so, Jules. Fago, good luck on your trip, man. I forget when you said you were going to be going, but if I don't talk to you, have a safe travel and everything. And Mine, thanks for the subtle hints as well as we go along here. Like I mentioned before, Mine is how I first played Portal in the first place, because he gifted me the orange box. What do you think, Mine? 15 years ago? I don't even know. It was a long time ago, but... so it's fun to revisit this, and I'm hoping to kind of check all the boxes that I want to check, complete all the tasks that I want to complete. And then we basically have no reason to keep playing it, and then we can move on to whatever's next. So, one step at a time. We got one more advanced map out of the way, number 15. And we have an idea about 16, so I think that's what we'll have to concentrate on next time. I'm not even going to really... Actually, wait. I was going to say I'm not even going to see if anyone's streaming, but I guess we could take a quick look here. And if there's anyone worth rating, we can do that. I mean, everyone's worth rating. You know what I'm saying? It's like a weird way to say it. Let's see here. Actually, why don't we raid Hillary Moon? She's playing Jackbox, so if you guys want to play some Jackbox games, I'm sure that you can join in with her. So thanks, guys, for coming, and I'll see you next time. I'll see you in Discord, and we'll say hi to Hillary. So thanks for being here.
Created a problem.
Now your created problems get sent to the other attendees to inspire their creative masterpieces.
So let's get to it.
All right, what do we got?